Game 3 of the series between Penn State and Michigan goes to the Nittany Lions. They take out the Wolverines 11-8 at Ray Fisher Stadium. And for the final time in the regular season, here are the standings in the Big Ten Conference. Illinois and Michigan State at the top. Penn State, with its 12-12 conference record, has one of those 6 spots in the Big Ten Championship Tournament to be contested in Columbus, Ohio next Wednesday. Tom Wormy, Danon Hughes, and Penn State did it today with the long ball. You start in the 5th inning. They put up 6 runs in the 5th and got a long ball from Steranka.
Well, who says these bats are hollow right now, Tom? They did a great job, the Nittany Lions. You start off with Jordan Steranka, the third baseman, drives a 2-run homer off the scoreboard. Sean Deegan comes back. Big Ten leader in home runs for his 12th home run of the season, 2nd of this series. Does a very nice job of driving in runs, much needed runs, because Michigan started to come back late in this ball game, made it a ball game late. Penn State was still able to come away with the victory, 11-8.
It was that 8th inning for Michigan where they started to get active with the bats, and in that 8th inning, they came up with 5 runs to make it very interesting here in Ann Arbor.
You're exactly right, and when you talk about Michigan, we talk about pride. They did not make the Big Ten tournament, last in the standings in Big Ten Conference, but they had a lot of fight still left in them. They left everything on the field today. Rich Maloney has to be proud about this young team and what they can do in the future.
Conversely, tell me about the effort from Penn State. Knowing that they had won a spot in the Big Ten Conference Tournament next week, but yet Robbie Wine kept them focused. Guys, we got to win this game, establish some momentum as we head to Columbus. And he told us they're going right there as soon as they can possibly get there. They're going to enjoy that experience and see what they can do.
Well, exactly. When you talk with Robbie Wine, he has preached throughout this season about being focused for 27 innings, game by game. He's tried to get these young men on the same plane. They finally have come around. This team was one of the top teams in the Big Ten up until about the beginning of May. They had a little bit of a drought at that point, but has come back strong and really owned that last slot in the Big Ten. Now, we know about this Big Ten and how everything's shaped up. This team can make some noise in Columbus next week. Be aware.
Penn State finishing with a 32-20 record, and they win Game 3 of the series and win the series 2-1. 11-8 the final from Ann Arbor.